Had a slight glitch on the outside in the real world. Okay. So we're gonna go like this. Four. I tell you what. 3, 4. Let's see here. We're gonna do straight. With a light. Then a corner. Inverted corner. Like so. Then we'll do a diagonal. Like so. Then we'll do another corner. Inverted corner. No. Oh, that works because that's going to be a couple of new rooms. Okay, that's good. That works. Sometimes I do things in a way that sometimes makes no sense to people. Doesn't even make sense to me at first. Oh, so light, corner inverted. Wait, how did I do this on the other side? We're gonna, hang on, let me cancel that out so that I can figure this out. Know what? Smart thing to do here would be to do a mirror. All right. So, no. Yes. Okay. So, we're going to do a straight one with the light there, inverted there, corner. But the corner goes here. There's the corner. Okay, so there's that. And then we do another diagonal here. Boom. Okay. So that's the start of a good corridor right there. And we just use blocks to fill it out. Doorway's going to go right here on either side, so we're going to bring this out some. 3 wide. I bet you're wondering why I'm not just simply using corridor blocks. Answer: I like this better. I like it better because it allows me to do what I want with it, not what the game thinks I need to do with it. Okay. Now we need another corner piece. There we go, corner piece. Oh Lord. We'll just do this. Let's see. Oh crap. Those are upside down. Is everything upside down? No. Okay, those are not upside down. Oh. I've got it on inset wall corner, which means I need to redo that one And then I need to do that. Then I need a couple straights. Set wall pillar and set wall light. Like so. This is where it gets interesting. Think I'm gonna do a stairwell up right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a stairwell up right here. So 5. No, it's not 4. Okay. I said 4, not 3. All right, now. On this side, I'm gonna do no and off. What do I got? What do I got? I am another corner. Okay, corner. Oh, that was the corner. Okay, there we go. And another corner. Reverse. And we'll do a straight filler here. Okay, so this section of the corridor is done. Let's build off of it. And the reason is simple. On this side, I'm thinking about building my shipyard. Well, actual landing platforms will be up above this. So, let's bring you out. Small shipyard, no, just regular old shipyards. So, that. Give it plenty of room. Plenty of room. Okay. And then that's where that needs to go. And then we'll bring you back. To about there and see where that gets us. Okay, now we fill in the floor. Now, X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. Sorry. Focused. I'm focused. I'm focused, people. We're trying to be. Some people would say that's a lost cause, but what am I going to do? All right, we're going to do pillars like so. All right, and now we're going to add, hang on. Before I do this, I'm going to add a control booth in here and rename these. ones that are already in place so that I can create separate groups. So control. Control. Do a control panel. Does it really matter which way it's facing? Because it's not going to stay there. Actually, I better put one that will. I'll put it over there. So we will remove you. And by the way, I have Eichster's, uh, uh, with some stuff by Eichster and some stuff by, I forget, but there's two different console packs and they're awesome. Uh, we're gonna do you. Yes. Pretty soon I'll be, I think one of the next rooms I'm gonna build will be the, reactor room. Yes. A reactor type room is necessary. Oh, wait, what the? Oh, right, I'm in the seat, that's why. Okay. And it's airtight. We're gonna have to rename them. Hang on. So let me rename. And we got to do that for all of them. Oh, God bless. There we go. Ah, crap. Ah! My computer's being wonky. All right. Or it's just user error. Take your pick. There. Now I can do it. Ah! Do 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 do. So I want to know, I really want to know how each of you had found Mother's Day. Did you do anything special? Did you go see some people? What did you do? So apparently, like I said, my monitors from OBS are being super stupid. Like the timer is not going at all. So I'm going to keep it on my phone just to make sure that I have access to people's chats. 'Cause I don't want to miss a thing. I want to have interactions and stuff. Interactions are awesome. Okay. Oh. All right. There we go. That way it can be controlled from here and from command. Awesome. And that sound is my my radiation going up, like a lot. Those of you coming in, leave me some remarks, give me some suggestions. I'd love to hear them. Okay. So once I have power, I'll be able to open that door again, put up lights and things. Now this is going to be my dry dock. So I need to bring my conveyor around. I need to bring my conveyor around. All right. Oh, you know what? I need to put another junction right there first. And then we will do like so. It's connected but offline. Awesome. Now we close that all in. There we go. Okay. Now, on the back side of this is where it gets interesting. So There we go. Now we can go up with that as well. I know base building can be super duper boring, but I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It can be cathartic, super duper cathartic. I'm a very creative person most of the time. And yes, I plan to repaint walls, or for your purposes, maybe not. That way you can go in and color it the way you want to. Maybe I'll do 2 versions. Okay. Now I need my reactor room, which is going to be right here. It's the perfect spot for it, especially since my stairwell is going to go right there. All right, we're going to open it up right here. Come out. To about there. No, no, no. Go across. Thank you. Now we fill that in. How's your days going? Please drop me a like. Let me know how you think I'm doing. Now I need my reactor, which is going to be large warfare reactor. But we'll just use 1 tab. We'll do 2 of them. And then we'll connect them to the grid. 1 and 1 right next to it. And then we'll do a battery bank. That says battery, not battery. It's what happens when you're typing with 1 hand. Super stupid. We'll do a bank of 4 at 8. So now the base has power. Now, okay. So 6. Oh, you know what? I need vent. I need my vents. So vents. But first, we need to bring in. Oh wait. 1, 2. No. Okay. And I think another vent here. So Okay, now we go for events, which is number 7. We're gonna go for the full thing, full fan. Like so, like that, and one there. On the other side of the base, I think the only thing that I'm going to put in is the what you call it, access to the upper floor. All right, so we've got that now. We can close off the rest. This now I have to come in to there. Okay, so this room is it now, but we are going to go 1, 2 across. So the batteries are at least somewhat visible. We're going to build over them too. So like that. And then we're going to fill it in. All right. Now, the connection from there, we're going to leave the top open so that I can trench it, but I am going to do this. Boom. Now, okay, now that's all encased, so that's good. At least till the next room, the stairwell. All right. It's taking shape, folks. It's taking shape. So I need my vent, or not my vents, my conveyor. That's going to go across the top to right here for starters. Actually, it's going to go to there. Then I need a connector. Then I need a curved there. Then turn it down. Oh, no. Hang on. Now we're good. All right, now we're good. Now that's connected. That's connected. It's all connected. Excellent. I might put cargo on the other side of that door. Sounds like it now. Right. Now Sorry, frog in the throat. Let's see. I'm gonna make my vents now. No, I need 1, 2, 3. No. Yes. And then we're gonna do 7. See. 1, 2, and then back. We'll connect across. Okay. Now we can bring the wall up. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta come back 1. So 7. 6. Make that across. Finish the wall. And then the roof. All right. So I actually need to punch through here. Take you out. Do a T conveyor connector and another one there. And then I think I'm just going to use those to bring it all the way over. Use a vent. Now we got to build out the floor. Now I need stairs, which I can put in place in the reactor. I'm going to do these. Ah! A minute. No. We will do this right. Okay. We will do this my way, not their way. Stairs tip. There we go. 1. Oh, hang on. Let's carry the wall all the rest of the way up. Go over here. And I can close. I'm going to trench that. Then do the roof over the reactor. Oh, need a wall. Cool. Okay, good. And yes, I will be adding, if you're wondering, I will absolutely be adding a control station in there, even if it's only for looks. It's still worthwhile. So there's my first roof, my first enclosed room, but it doesn't have a door, so we're going to put a door on it. Now that we have power, we can do that. Wait a minute. And I'm going to be using the one of my mods. Let's see. It's not that. It's called
Meteor storm
interior.
inbound.
Damn it. All right. So please tell me I don't have anything to repair. Excellent. All right. So I actually do need that, like that, and then over the top, and then we'll go up with that. I will add lights later. We're gonna close that a bit. So it's partially open. It's very industrial looking, but it actually is functional. Okay. Now, the door. So, the door mod. It is, that's the Admiral Suite. That's a cool mod too. It adds a whole slew of things that you can do to make like commander's quarters, whatever. For those of you that never seen the mod, it's worth it. But it's this mod right here. It's interior door. And we're going to put you in place of the battery. And then I don't like the look of that. That's much more fitting. And now it would pressurize if I had life support set up, which I don't, but I will. But I do want to continue on with the stairwell, so we're going to do you rails both sides. And then we're going to add like that. Boom. And across. Now it gets tricky. So armor. We want armor panels. Which would be that. And we're going to put you in place my airtight doors for now. Because I'm not going to do those just yet. But one. And then that'll be the exterior wall of my stairwell. And we'll do the other exterior just as soon. See. Let me see. I want my stairs, so 9. We'll do the base there. What? Whoa. And then tip. And then this is where the armor panels come in. Come on. Just like that. And then we build the wall up next to it. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. All right. Now we put our stairs against the wall. So we're going to use the tip and we're going to turn it around. Not like that. Like so. And then we want that. Now we use the same rail. Now we use arm. Oh, hang on. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. So I need my. I'm gonna do a vent. Like so. And like so. So that I can keep going up. There's going to be a lot of flights. Some people will be like, well, put an elevator on it. I am still in process of trying to figure out how to even make one work without it glitching. I've tried VCZs and great mod. I just can't get it to work. So that's why I'm not using it. Now, some of the living quarters will probably be on one of the levels. I haven't decided which one. Let's see. Let's walk these stairs. So, 1, 2, we'll come off here. Do I actually need that conveyor thing? No, I don't. So that, okay, that works. That's awesome, that works. Okay. Now, we're going to add another vent, just to make sure that it stays pressurized. And then we will do this. So that connection is finished. And the next scalable level will be where we put my where we put on top of this is going to be not cargo. It might be cargo. This might not be a bad spot to put cargo, but the large landing bay, possibly a larger shipyard, because it would suck to be building away and not, you know, not have to worry. It'd be nice to not have to worry about what you call it, radiation. Yes, it would be nice not to have to worry about radiation and things and stuff. Right, and now we go with our stairs. And by the way, those of you that do watch on a regular, if there is anybody that works on a regular, watches me on a regular, I appreciate it. I appreciate your patience with me. I am still learning how to be a decent broadcaster, so I appreciate you, Ziggy. I'll just leave it there. All right. We're on the upper level now. Back in the main corridor, back where we started, right through here. All right. And then this, of course, main hangar or shipyard. Take your pick. Cargo's going to be over here. So let's finish up over here. Or continue over here. Now we know where cargo's going to go. Right. Now, we're going to use... from here on out, I'm just going to use these. Okay, now the question is, that's not even a question. Okay, sorry. I'm losing my marbles a little bit. What I'm going to do here, what do I got there? Okay. Oh, I can't do that. Rapola. So I need to, okay. So I'm going to have to shift my corridor the next level over this way. That works. Ish. Life support's going to be on this level. I'm going to do I'm also going to do an armory on this level. It won't be the main armory, but I will do an armory on this level. So, life support. We're going to switch our reactor for O2 generators. And for now, we're going to wait right there. So that'll just be it. Yeah. See, hydrogen. Hydrogen thrusters. Hydrogen. Okay, can't use that. Hydrogen engine. No, we're not going to do that. I guess we'll do hydrogen storage. What's this? Hydrogen. Okay. We will. You know what? Hydrogen tanks. Yes. Oh, wait. Oxygen tanks. There we go. That's better use for this. Industrial hydrogen tank. Small hydrogen tank. Hydrogen tank. Small oxygen. Okay. So this is where it gets fantastically entertaining. And we're going to carry a bunch of these off. No, we're not going to do that. No. Okay. You know, it might be better to put those on the side. Okay, so yeah, we'll put those on the side in banks. So from right here in the corner. There we go. In the corner. Ah, crap. a single stack on the side. There we go. And then that works. Okay, so now we'll just daisy chain these together with connectors. Right. Me likey. What's this? That's the stairwell, so I need to close that in the rest of the way. 1, 2. And then oh, hey, whoa. Okay. That was not necessary. But this is necessary. All right. So set the boundaries of my room. Here in a minute, I'm going to get off because I'm thinking trucking, or maybe Star Warriors are on. And that would be fantastic. Fantastic. That's the word I want to use today. Fantastic. Now we're going to carry you around the corner. And the benefit of having multiple conveyor, whatchamacallits, conveyor connectors, is that you don't have to worry about which direction it's going. It's all good to go. You also don't have to worry about making it airtight because it already is. And in my case, I can now put my vents directly on them. I can use the small ones this time. 1, 2, 3. Side right there. Now we build that up. Now the tricky part is the fact that there's 2 differing levels for this room, but that's okay. We'll simply make it work. And instead of closing that all in, we will wait. Okay. So I actually think that this is going to lead to an external airlock. Boy. No, it's not. No, no, it's not. Okay. Armory's going to have to be down here. With really low ceilings. Should do it. Small armory, small medical center, right off main. Doors right there. Then on the other side, door matching is the lower medical center. Going to be like that. And that. And then on the very end of this, it's not going to be an airlock. I want to do a mess, small mess, down on this level. Which will be just like this. So let's bring you across. Let's bring you. Bingo. All right. Then we'll bring this up. And out. Ta-da. All right. Now we'll fill these in. Ah! Boy. I can be super boring, or I can be super awesome. It just depends. It depends on how much I'm concentrating. Whether I'm locked in on something or other, or things and stuff. Now we got to figure out our placement of windows. One's going to go right there. And I have another mod in here that is a armored armored window mod pack, which when I say armored, I mean, if those of you that maybe haven't seen it, it has shutters. It has shutters. Okay. So there's those rooms. Then I've got to finish this up. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. I don't need. Okay. Okay. And like all true armories, it will not, this one will not, repeat, not have a window. Armories and windows don't mix. People don't want to know, want you to know what's in their armory. More support pylons. All right. Looky there. So there we have start of a base. Looks pretty good to me. Um, let's go test out that. There was one room that was finally enclosed, complete with door. Let's see if my pressurization system is working. Do I not have any vents in here? I could have swore I did. Do. Got power. Did I forget to connect somewhere? That green light shows that it, for those of you that never played, stop by and are curious. So let me see here. Those have power. That's full of oxygen. So let's put that back. 6. Those are connected. That's connected up and over to there. What's not connected? Those are vents, obviously. So it's connected there.
Meteor storm inbound.
Comes over here. Oh my god. Okay. So that's what happened. 7, 6. So I need to carry that all the way back. Ouch. There it is. One minor tiny. Yeah, stream. That's a heck of a name there, Hardy. I'm glad you're here. And yes, AI viewers and stream. I have seen a lot of them. Bots drive me crazy. Um, and it just, I mean, it makes getting decent stats almost impossible. So I really wished that Twitch would block them. But anyway, so I'm not sure stream when you came in, but I want to give you a shout out and thank you very much for coming in. To everyone else that's in the channel, thank you very much. Give me a shout out on chat. I can't read it. It's right here on my screen. Let's see. Yeah. Here in a little bit, I'm going to be switching to Star Wars Empire at War. One of the mods. I'm thinking either it's going to be a continuation of the Clone Rebellion, which I had started earlier. And yeah, I'll just spend the night with you guys. So here we are. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of my base before I finish this stream and go to the next one. I invite you guys to go back and scroll through the video later, because there's a whole list mod list. Why can't I talk right now? There's a whole mod list of things I've used. This right here is actually vanilla. These wall blocks are vanilla, so you can use that part of it, and these vents are. The stairs, I think, are. So far, the only mod that I'm aware of using is Where's that? This door right here. This is a mod called Interior Doors, and it's actually very. Let me show you real quick. So you have that door, and then I need to put a door on here too. So I'm just gonna pull that up real quick. Number 8, and there's the door that I just used over back here, and then you have that basically the same one offsets, which would put it center of the block like that. And then it gets to, then you have some blast doors, some emergency bulkhead doors. And then you have your glass doors, which would be perfect for something like a medical bay or a bar or whatever. And I think that's what I'm going to use right there for that. And then that one has offsets, and then it just goes right back through. But I mean, there's lots of mods. Some of the ones I used to use aren't even still in use at the moment, which is frustrating. Anyway, so there's that. And then there's the stairwell, and I will be. Let's go ahead and continue. Oh, let's take that out, put that in. Take that out, put that in. And then I can continue, let's see, wall, I'll show you about the wall. 4. So, inset wall pillar, and then I can add one with a light. Just like that, so that I have lights in here. The tricky part is, now there's only walls on one side. So what I'll do, because I don't want to put, I'll put a bulkheads up top, but I don't want one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove those. I'm going to put one, 2, 3, and 4. But then I'll smooth that out with some other blocks. And so we're going to go over here. And we're going to bring that wall right up to the stairs. So put another light right there and right there. Bingo. Because that looks just very streamlined, very smooth. And then you get up into here, and because I'm using weldless armor, it gives me this smooth look, and it looks like an actual wall or floor. So that, and then this is my next level. I'm not sure exactly what I'm putting up here yet. I am putting some stuff up here, but so far we have this rover hangar, which I made wide enough for some small ones, maybe a big one, and you can build stuff in there. Got what's going to be a hangar or a shipyard. This is going to be a medical bay. This is going to be the lower mess. This is going to be a armory. Now, I'm also going to add a weapons control station somewhere. It's not on that level. And I also have to plot out where exactly my gun emplacements are going to be. So, that said, there's really not much I can do on this level without going right over the top. And I'm going to have to do that much as it really irks me. But I have to continue this entire corridor straight down. So, yeah, super awesome. This is the one thing that people don't understand about. Uh, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, seriously. How you doing, Rajan? I hope the yeah. I'm getting for me it's super weird right now because I'm having to look from my screen. I do have uh my chat window open on my computer screen, but it's being a little buggy. Uh, I tried to do multi-stream through OBS. It's not wanting to work tonight for some reason. Um, so I'm looking back and forth from my screen to my phone to my screen. It's annoying, but if you understood the small space I live in, you'd get it. At least I think you would. I hope you would. And then up here, there's going to be a continuation. There's going to be a massive uh, hangar bay here for at least one big ship, and options, of course, to expand onto it if people so choose. In the future, I want to try and do some kind of um, space station. Not sure how that's going to look yet, but we will give it a shot. And then control obviously is going to go on top. And then on this side where there's an opening for another door, that is going to be access to cargo. And it's going to cap right here. At least I think it. So that's, I mean, and then maybe some uh, open landing pads for quick drops. Um, you know, for mining ships and stuff like that. These hangar bays are for these enclosed hangar bays are for building and for transport ships, so that you don't have to step outside and to build. Because let me tell you, I spent the first 5 minutes playing on my test walkthrough being super frustrated because uh, they've added radiation effects to the game. So, but yeah, that's my base. For now, that's as far as this is going to get. I need to shut this thing off before I drain all the power out of it. There. I'm going to have to completely recharge that, I think. I did not notice that. Cryo chamber. Oh, cryo chambers on either side, so you can carry people. That's cool. Whoever did this, this is a very nicely done, and it's got solar panels, so it will recharge. I just have to wait for this. It's Europa, so the sun is a little slower to come up than on, say, the terrestrial planet or Mars. I guess it's in keeping with the actual planet, Europa. But yeah, and I think that's Titan over there. Not sure, it might be the Martian planet. But but all the other planets are so far away. It's ridiculous. Because I'm lazy. I'm super lazy. Reason. Um, it's there's the radiation. Um, I just yeah. When I get that lazy, that's what I do. So what do you think? I mean, progress. I mean, I haven't obviously finished any of the rooms yet. I want to get everything laid out so that I know what I'm looking at. The only one that's even partially complete, there's two of them, is the reactor room, which is the only one that's pressurized right now. So, two warfare reactors, bank of 8 batteries makes up. And there's a reason I do it this way, where I put this together like I did, because in an actual base or space station, or even a starship, or even a real life ship, this is how it would work: a separate chamber for life support, a separate one for cargo, a separate one for processing, a separate one for armory, etc., etc., etc. Everything is separated so that nothing gets mixed up. I mean, it just makes sense. Hospitals do it all the time. There's a reason why hospitals have their generators in the basement. It's because it's, in most cases, the most secure location. Uh, it requires most parts of the basement of a hospital require um, genuine credentials, like security escorts, things like that. Maintenance people are for that job are okay. So this is where the entry into life support is. Um, so I need to put a corner. Here comes my wall. So these are just in case you're wondering, Rajan, the what I'm using right now is an actual vanilla uh, set. It's an addition to what was in the game before because it was so limited. And I'm glad that they did it that way because it really was limited. It's super stupid. Now, bring up that again. And I know that there's mods out there that have uh, pre-built corridors, but I like this a lot better because it allows me to do a little more in the way of uh, mo customization than it would if it was all pre-built. So there's that. All right, and we're going to carry that all the way across. We're going to end it right there. And then wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. And then you go like that. And you, whoa. That's not what I was looking to do. Come on back down. Meet your brothers. Just like that. Very streamlined corridor. And now I can do so. Right. I'm going to do my vents, which I'm going to use the full the fan one. The, the bad part about that is, hang on, let me take a look at something. Oh, that's right. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. Right. Now this is where I'm going to go ahead and do my actual work. Okay. So, hang on. I'm going to build some blocks here. Go right along the top. There. There. Okay, cool. And then, let's see. We'll put our vents in place. We're going to put one there. Assuming that's in the right position. Oh, good lord. Forgot my controls there for a second. That's definitely in the right position. Okay. Those are going to be corners. I don't need one there. Down line. That is awesome. That's a thing of beauty. Okay. Now, we want a curved one. Or no, we're going to do a T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go ahead and put a freaking juncture right there just to save practice. And carry that across there. All the way across. Oh, looks like I forgot one. All right. That's hooked up now. That is awesome. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum. Wah-ba-doo-da-ra-ba-doo. Okay. Okay. Bingo. This is so cathartic. Oh my lord. I know I don't talk much, but I'm glad for the people that stopped by. Now go check that out. I think that's a good connection. That's a good connection. Now let's see how fast the pressure is. Da-dee-do. I love this. Now we need a door. 9. That's going to be an armory door. Nope. 8. Well, the pressure on it. Pressurized damn quick. I like that. I like that a lot. Here's the armory.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, that is so annoying. God save me from meteor storms. At least my base didn't get hit. That would be annoying. All this work, not have my shields up or any automated weapons. It'd be wrong. Nice. So, I think Admiral's quarters or some kind of quarters. Some kind of quarters. Some kind of quarters. Oh, I know what I'm doing. The next time you guys see me, I will be introducing the Admiral Suite box set. Yes, because it is awesome and things and stuff. Looky, looky. I created crossover. I created a crossover so that uh, you don't have to worry. So instead of wasting space on the other side, I did what a smart person would do. Whoops. Nope. Too far. Too far. 1, 2, 3. Like a bird I see. And then we will, just so I don't forget, we're going to put that there. And we're going to connect our piping to it. Awesome sausage. Cool beans. Now, I think I'm going to put a juncture right here. Boom. Just because. Just because. Okay. Now, onward, upward. The next time you guys see me, I will be finishing this out. If you guys also notice, directly beneath where this is right here is the new armory. And this is a whole, like, flue thing. So I'm going to enclose that because I don't need it to open anymore. Boom. Okay. Now, and the good thing about that stack is now I have a way to carry it across and over. Or, and I can even carry the, oh yeah, I'm going to, 6. Carry it down, do one more, straight one, and then my event which is in the right situation right there. Actually. Boom. So now I have my first vent of the new corridor, which will look like this. I will carry it over to here and stop. That will be primary crew corners. So that's what we're going to do there. Then I'm going to use this little space to do the same thing as I did over there. I'm going to have a line of vents right there. So 7. Make sure that's in the right position. Boom. And then I can carry from there straight down. Those blocks are done. Carry that up. Boom. Yes. And this is what architects all around the world go through just to make sure that uh, all the utilities have a certain spot. So when you're in a big building, there really is a bunch of space that's not quite utilized for anything other than hiding stuff that you don't want to see. And that is a thing of beauty. And now we're going to close that room, one room at a time. This is where my windows come in. Windows! And we are going to put, there, in this section, whoa, that's not where I wanted it. That's where I wanted it. Okay, so I need a block there. And then spin you right around, baby. Right around like a record, baby. I'll show you, with this room, I will show you what that looks like. Now, now the rooms on this level will absolutely be cramped, as in one block high. But for maintenance level, that's actually not unheard of. We'll just have to be smart about it. And then on the upper level, the actual habitation level and command, I think I'll do it 2 blocks high. Just so that it works. Okay. We're going to put this in. Put a door on it. Whoopsie. Okay. Back down the stairs we go. Out the corridor. Take right. That's not it. It's right here. So, boom. And just like that, pressure. Also pressurized. That's the armory. Let's see. That's not it. Hold up. Did I forget to do a door to the other room? I think I did. Oh, crap. So, let's redo that. It has to be this wall right here. And 8. And we'll make that a clear one. Because it's going to be the and pressurized. That's all the rooms except for. Now we're going to go up and out real quick. We're going to add doors here. I do want to use those. That. And that. But okay, this is where it gets interesting. 6. Oh, give me a vent before I shoot you in the head. Just joking. I'm just joking. Don't take that seriously. All right. Next. All right. And one more time. 1, 2, and 3. And go the other direction. Da, 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 da. 2, 3. All right, that's it. Now we just close the top. That's most of the rooms enclosed. This is the last one to need it. See how fast this pressurizes. Nice. Quick. Nice. Quick. Quick and nice. Let's see. I'm going to go back to the stairs. Up to this level. I'm going to put a bulkhead. Boom. Okay. Go up here where the stairwell ends. And we're going to close that in. Okay. And I plan for it to come out right there. Door is going to be there. Put a bulkhead door in there. Then go back below. all the other access. Except for that one hangar bay. And we'll close that. Okay. Final test for this level besides that hangar bay. Because we have our ventilation finished. We're going to go across like that. Between there. Between there. All right. Let me see. Give me an airlock. Which is not a corner. Corridor door airlock. Corridor door with light. That's exactly what we want. There. Do this. Now I see if it pressurizes. Oh. We're going to do some vents right there. This will wrap this up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6. We're just going to carry it across. Oh. Huh. Pressurized. And then we put one more door. That's going to be a mess, so I want it to be clear doors, bingo. And then we'll do walls. Let's see. Walls are a 4. Give me a corner. Corner. Side 1. Side 2. Main level corridor. Just needs 2 more blocks. 4. 1. 2. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Like so. is a thing of beauty. All right. Bulkhead door. See if this bulkhead door go all the way up. Welcome to the channel. Let me know who you are. Give me a comment. Appreciate you being here. I am looking at the chats, I promise. So I'm going to give one brief little tour. But so far, I have an entire level with a space and one stairwell. So there's 3 levels planned so far. Main level, got an airlock all the way at one end, which is way down there. This is going to be an armory. Obviously, I haven't put anything in it. There's no windows because people don't like armories with windows. At least not in real life. Maybe you do. I don't know. And then we have a medical bay. What will be 1 medical bay? There will be possibly 2. I don't know. And then...
Meteor storm inbound.
Crap. Okay, let me clear the weather before I get bombarded and lose my progress. This right here is a mod. That's called Armored Windows. Uh-oh, I lost my light. So far, it looks like I had my base didn't get hit, so that's good news. So airlock, medical bay, and mess, armory, life support. Stairwell, all levels on this do have a what you call it, a glass door like that. That's a mod called interior doors. At the beginning of this stream, I rolled through my mod list so people will be able to see it. I plan to continue this stream at a later date so that you guys can either I might do it a little bit of it off screen so that there's not a whole lot of dead space while I'm trying to figure out how I want it to look. But I don't like doing the mods with stairwell, pre-made stairwells because, I mean, I might switch these blocks out for actual catwalk stairs. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I'm going to do. But yeah. And then I have so oh, by the way, word for the wise, as like I've said a couple of times, I've discovered if you are in a pressurized environment, not only can you take off your helmet, but you can also avoid solar radiation. Now, This on the other side of this door is one hangar bay. The idea once I get it enclosed is that it is going to be an enclosed shipyard or transport shuttle bay. And there will be two of those. And then through this door is the rover bay. It's already enclosed and pressurized. And then on the other side of this, so the ground floor. The next thing to go in here is on the ground floor to finish it up is going to be cargo storage and the hydrogen tanks, and possibly. So on the other end of this is going to be all the processing and storage, so that it is all the utilities and whatnots are all on one level. I need to add a lot of lighting in here. When it's finished, I do plan to have. I won't play them, but I do plan to have set uh, warning systems like red alert and uh, so red alert for attacks and whatnot, and emergencies, and an alarm for depressurization, things like that. And I do plan to add some shields. I do plan to add some shields at some point. But I am going to quickly get off of here for now because it's 10 o'clock Central and I haven't eaten since lunch. So I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Thank you for watching. Till next time, White Nova 325 here on Twitch. White Nova Games over on YouTube. You can find updates on Twitch, on my Facebook page, both of which can be found over in the links. I believe I added my Discord to the links as well. I know I did over on YouTube. On YouTube, I also have links to other content creators that I really admire and enjoy watching. Until next time, game on and be kind to one another.